Okay, Jacob. Welcome to the Art of the Deals, and thank you for joining us. Today we're going to present to you a fabulous question that was asked via our YouTube channel, The Real Deals, and please subscribe, hit the like button so that this video will go up. The question was really a good one because a lot of times we get questions in various forms and ways. This one was concerning knowledge or books. And the books that this person was interested in were basically around the home, and they were for resources for study, potentially just to learn about other religions. So what we tell people when they say, well, I've got these books in my home, we always have to go to what is the need to have the books in the home. When you're looking at books, like if you have a whole collection of vampire books, if you have a collection on all the different religions in the world, let's say you're interested in some of the more obscure or different religions, such as maybe the myths of Celtic lore, the Vikings, or maybe you're more interested in the transcendental religions, the religions that are to bring you divine peace and joy, like the Gita, the Bhagavad Gita, which was basically a commentary of a conversation between a prince and his charioteer. And that one itself focuses on, the various forms of yoga. And I hope I don't slay these words terribly, people, because sometimes my translation's a little off. But karma yoga, bhakti yoga, jnana yoga, these are the different forms of yoga, which in the Gita they believe will get you to the divine, process in which you can encounter God, etc. And then there's other books. The people that are asking us about these books, what we're directing them to is we want you to take a look at why you have these books in your home. Why do you have them? When we choose books to us are considered knowledge. They're to bring us a certain, there's a beginning and there's a middle and there's an end. So if you are a baptized Christian, you probably have a Bible in your house. There's a beginning, a middle, and end. If you are a Buddhist, you may have books on Buddha, on his life, and it has a beginning, a middle, and an end. If you are a Muslim, you probably have the surahs of the Quran, and that has a beginning, middle, and end. Whatever your faith practice is, you're going to have books that support what you believe. If you believe in rituals and magic and spells like that, somebody's going to walk in your house and that's what they're going to see on the shelf, correct? So what I'm telling you is that you have to look carefully at why you have these books. What are they doing in your house and how are they serving you? The question that we got on the Real Deals was, I have a collection of books, and I have books on vampires. I have books on other faiths and other religions. And I'd like to know, should I get rid of them? So this is a response that we gave these people, is that you have to think about two things. One, if you're a baptized Christian and Christ walked in your door, what is he going to see in your house that is going to convict you of being a Christian? Good question, huh? What's he going to see? Is he going to see books on ritual sacrifice? There was a time I collected books on mass murderers, okay? Because why? It was an aspect of a cult in a group that I was studying, and I'm going to get into that in a minute because we got to be really quick with this. This is our Art of the Deals quick minute. When you look at obtaining and owning a book, it means that you would like to use that knowledge for a reason. When you collect these books, they are giving you something, some joy, some knowledge. When you are a Christian, what are you called to do? What are you called to do? Are you called to a level of gnosis? Are you called to a level of knowledge that you're going to be sharing with people? Do you work in the philosophy department? Do you? At an educated university where you need to know and you need to teach, the various differences? This is what you need to think about. Another thing you need to think about is, if you are a baptized Christian, how are these books serving you? As with anything else in our life, if something is not serving and if something is not bearing fruit, we need to do exactly what Jesus taught us to. We need to cut it and kill it at the root, all right? So if you own books that they basically don't have any other meaning for you other than you wanted to learn, there's a library. Did people forget how to use a public library? I went online after we were looking at these questions. I went online and I thought, wow, there's so much amazing information out there. Lots of amazing. If you're interested in studying about certain Celtic religions, if you want to read the surahs of the Quran, it's free, it's online. If you're interested in just about anything, there are free books online. If you are in your Christian walk of life and you're baptized, I would be very careful what you choose to read and what you choose to keep in your home. Why? Your home is your castle. Your home is a place. As Jesus only allowed 12 next to him, you don't let everything in your home. If you are experiencing any difficulties, if you have ever dabbled in the occult, if you ever had any sort of problems with generational issues such as pornography or violence or rape, anything like that, you do not want to invite books into your home that tempt or will give your mind an opportunity to go where it doesn't need to go. So, we're going to wrap this up because I just want you to know that not all books are created equally. Not all books can be used equally. There is a way that you need to think about information. Information is a two-way street. It is not just one you absorb. As in anything else, information fills you in, and then you've got to get it out. What's the point of learning something if you can't share it? What's the point of experiencing something? Everybody remembers Huck Finn having to read Shakespeare. What did you get out of that? What did you learn from it? It was an exercise in art, in appreciation of the English language. So think about it when you have books on vampires. What does it glorify? Immortality. You have an immortal soul. What else do you need? Okay, I'll put the frying pan away. Books on other faiths. Are you considering giving up your Christian faith, your Catholic faith, that you want to study other faiths? That's what it looks like. We don't have books like that around here. So, the books that you choose to bring in your home are going to reflect where you're going to go. So think about that. That's what you want to think about. A couple things I want to mention. We are a non-for-profit ministry at Art of the Deals here, and I would love it if you'd like this. Give it a thumbs up, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. Sorry I couldn't be with you in chat right now because I'm still learning the ropes. But we are the Art of the Deals, and we are your smart start for your spiritual warfare walk. So don't go anywhere. We're going to be doing regular Art of the Deals once a week at least. I'll try to schedule them so everybody can jump in, have some fun, ask some questions. As usual, send us your questions, send us your topics. If you need spiritual warfare help, send us your questions at help@swordsofsaintmichael.org. And of course, you can always contact us on Facebook, Kenneth and Farah Deal, OFS. Thank you so much for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you again on The Art of the Deals. God bless.